Good evening, guys. Welcome back to the bench. Tonight, it's just kind of a project update on several projects. Managed to get a few things done this last week. Next week, I'm off all week, so I'm hoping to get a bit done. Celebrating Thanksgiving with family, and then on the 29th, which is a Saturday, we're celebrating my daughter's third birthday. She actually turns 3 on Monday, so we're just doing it all after the holiday instead of before, because it's during that would be during the week, and so it just wouldn't work. But so anyway, we are very happy because as I've said before, there's several projects that are going on, and I'm working to wrap them up. Well, I did get my 3D stuff found, and I feel awesome that I did. I did some organizing with those, and I got my little kit here that I put my pieces into to organize, and I love it. It's a Flambeau. It's a tough tainer is what they call it. And it just organized all my pieces. I got all kinds of things. About 95% of these are 3D printed stuff that's in scale from Frank at Mud Creek Models. That's where I get most of my 3D stuff. And now that I'm actually working on details, I feel good because I've learned some techniques to do those. And in fact, speaking of that, I've actually did quite a bit of work. Most of it was today, but I've done it in the last couple days getting everything ready. A couple weeks ago, maybe it was last week or the week before, but in the last couple weeks, I did some stovepipes and stuff like that, which I will show you now. I have a couple of things on 2 different projects. So on the first one, this is Lily's place. It's all done with the exception of the details and the signage. I managed to get the stovepipe in, and I'll go over the decking stuff. I have that right here in a minute. So yeah, I got the stovepipe in there. I got to work on the sign for Lily's place. But other than that, I just got the details on the deck. I got the garbage can and 2 sitting benches up here, and I'm going to be finding some ads to put on this wall and this wall. And I'm going to try to figure something out for this side, but other than that, Lily's place is done. Except for the signage, and I gotta do some stuff for the benches. So this Lily's place is coming along really good. I just gotta figure out a way to maybe make instead of just having it open staired, maybe add a rail going up this side for more depth and detail. We'll see. So maybe who knows? I don't know really what's going to be protruding out of this whole thing until I get it to place. But the main stuff will be done. I'll have the picnic tables and the garbage can. They're halfway done, and you'll see those in a minute. So yep, that's the update on Lily's place. Looking good and moving along. Then we have yard maintenance building number 2. Yes, not much of a change, but I did get I got a smokestack here for the stove, and a stove here. And that's about as far as I've gotten. I'm working on the lights for the go. But I'm gonna put a light. Haven't really decided how many the lights because I got a lot of doors. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 small doors. So, but yes, I got those installed. And on the side note of that, I found my other stuff today, so I did do it all. So, I have my. Let me zoom in here so you can see it better because it's black. Okay, so here's the picnic tables. I got the 2 picnic tables. I got the garbage can, and then I got the vents. These 2 little vents right here are going to go on this roof here. You know, I'll probably just, you know, stagger them randomly. I did do them black, and over the next week, I'm going to get everything dusted down with, you know, and painted proper. And then the windows, is for the next step on the next build that we're going to be doing. And I have decided that this will be like, because I'm doing this stuff for my N-scale, and I'm doing this. This is going to be an industrial building. This is probably going to be something like my coaling station or something like that. Let me grab my magnet so I can explain kind of a little bit what I'm going to be doing. And I only need... Okay, so... There we go. That will work like that. And then... Oops. Okay, well, we're going to do this just a little bit different here. I was hoping to do this a different way, but we're going to do this opposites, just so that we can do this the right way. Okay, so here is what it's going to look like. Let me zoom this out. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so here is the building right here. This is it's a decent building. So it's a 2-story building. So keep in mind, this is for N-scale. So we have a door here, and a door comes in this way. I will probably put a floor in the middle for stability. whatnot. And then I'm also considering it's a coaling station, coal or whatever. It's going to come in and it's going to come down right through the middle here, and it's going to come out right through. It's a pass-through building. So with that, I will eventually be building part 2 to this, which will have a way to come in with the coal or whatever. It's going to come in and it's going to come down into the hopper, and then the trains come through. They just can drop it right into the hopper. Something along that line. Yeah. And then down here, I have just a door. There's 12 windows, 12, 13, 14. 14 spots for windows, but I'm working on my plan for the rest of the build. So I plan for 14 windows, but we'll see what happens. Because what I might do is on the back side, I might do kind of a hill thing here. So this is a facility where it gets loaded and brought down to the port. So on the property where the coal or whatever is, this is where they pull through, and they can just load up as they pull through. As they pull through, they can load up. So on this instant, I would probably have, a siding, a small little shunt siding where the little it'll be a siding where the locomotive can sit, but also be it can shunt or move or stage, whatever you want to call it, back and forth for whatever is going on here, because it'll pull it through, and then it goes out to a siding, and then my other cars will, my trains will come along and pick it up, and whether it's steam or it's diesel, they can pick it up and then take it down to the port. So it's a fun thought and idea that's I'm working on. So this will be good. So yeah, this is the like that. I'm not able to do this both ways, so this is in scale. So I have the in scale doors I was going to put on it, but being I haven't done anything with them, I'm going to end up using, let's see, I will be using my barn doors that I got from Frank, and I will be using it in conjunction with how it's supposed to look. And so I should hopefully be able to take the in-scale doors and maybe trim them down. I don't know. I'm going to look at that. But if I don't, then what's going to happen is I'm going to leave it open. I'm going to leave it open, and I'm going to just frame this in. So it's open and as a pass-through. Kind of like a lot of the coaling stations usually are. It's just open. And whatnot. So that's what the building looks like. This is what I'm working on. It's a small structure for just 4 walls. So, and then I will be adding to that. To the seam will be another. It will be here. To the seam here, I will have a cradle here where all this will fill up from one end or the other, and it will allow for all the product to come into the building, and then the trains will come through, load up, and be good. And I'm looking forward to seeing it get to that point. It's been a while. And then I think then after I get that done, we still have the roof and windows, but this is the structure. The shape is kind of a rectangle like that, and all that fun stuff. So we are looking forward to that. We will get all this done, and we will come to have a wonderful build time. And if you didn't know, these were different sections. So this is one section, and yes, I did break it when I first did it, and I put it back together. It's been like going on a year since I started this. So again, there's that small little door I was telling you about. There's all these nice beefy structure supports to keep it straight, and it's kept it straight. And I'm thinking of trying to do something, but I don't know how. But we'll figure it out. I'm just gonna think on it. So that's the structure that I'm working on, and we will get it finished. Has nothing to do with the pier, like that one or the other ones I've worked on. But in fact, let me bring these over here so you can see again. So what I did do is, as I said, these are for my building there, and these are drying, and then I have these caps, industrial caps, that will go on the shop of Milton Maintenance Building 2. That's what those two will be for. Excuse me, long day. And then we get to the windows, and you're saying, well, the windows are black. Well, they're not going to remain black, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this light avocado, and I'm going to go over this. Then once it dries fully, I will then do a dry brushing of my pan pastels over that. These are only primed black, which I think will be good because it'll give it a darker glow from behind, and it will make things look good as they are coming together. So yes, we'll be using light avocado and doing on all enough for the windows. The door has not been done yet, so I'll figure another plan out as we go. So this is gonna be hunter green, like I said, and we're gonna paint all the windows, and then use my pan pastels to kind of, bring it down a little bit. And I'm looking forward to it, really. It's been a long project. This project has been on the books about a little over a year now. Excuse me, tired. So, that's where we're at. I'm gonna do a light avocado on the windows, let it dry. I'm probably gonna do a dry brush maybe. That way the black will pop through, and then we'll do something on the along with that and all that fun stuff. And then we'll turn around and do some painting, weathering of these to get them onto that, and then we'll also get the rest of them on yard maintenance building 2 that's been installed, and then from there we will move forward onto this new project. Most of the stuff I have left to do on these 2 projects here, yard maintenance building 2 and Lily's place, is just detail stuff and signage. So other than that, it's coming along, and we'll see how much we'll get done with everything. So I think that covers everything this week, guys. Again, I'm working on redoing the track on my track board. I got 12 inches by 12 inch tiles of cork that are coming. I have enough to do what I need to do for the table board, and it's going to go right on top, so I might have to use a larger size nail than the half-inch nail that can just be used right on the track into the structure that it's going to hold. And so we'll see how that all plays out. We will just move and get it done. So, like I always do. So for now, I gotta wait for that stuff to come in. So I know it's my table thing is 4 feet by 4 feet. These square tiles, I get 24 12 by 12 tiles, so it will work wonders for when the down the road comes. So and when it hits hard, it's just financially a havoc, because you know it is what it is. So you guys, that's pretty much about it. Just wanted to give you an update. Just kind of keeping it good. Again, like I said, this next week will be good because I'll be off all Thanksgiving week, and when I'm not sleeping, eating, or relaxing, I'm here at the bench, and so we are doing great with the workage of the hatchet to get everything in place and done, so that I can move on to some other projects that I would like to start, but I have too many started that I need to get done. So I am just going to tackle them one by one and hopefully get them done relatively quickly, and all that fun stuff. So so yeah, that's about it for this video. Glad you guys are hanging in there. I see a lot of good videos and postings going on out there. So you keep it real, keep it in a positive mindset, and I thank you. And we'll see you later.